Hey, boys and girls, Dr. Tucker here. Today we are going to talk about multiplying decimals by decimals. And the first thing I want us to do is to really think about the problem and what it actually means. Here I have 3/10 times 2/10. I know that 3/10 is part of a whole. I know that 2/10 is part of a whole. So neither of those numbers are a whole. So what I want to know is what is a piece of another piece. So kind of keep that in mind. And remember, anytime you see the multiplication sign when you're dealing with multiplying decimals, you can replace it with the word of. That theory will become very helpful to you later on. But right now, what I want us to do is to represent 3/10 and then represent 2/10. And we will represent 3/10. Ooh, that did not work out well. Hold on, let me fix that. My highlighter. I'll represent 3/10 with the color green. Now I can go, well, my green turned to yellow. So now I'm representing, 3/10 with yellow instead of green. Sorry about that. I don't know why my pen changes colors. I'm choosing to go up and down, but I could have gone across. It doesn't matter which way you go. So 3/10 is 3 columns because remember this grid is one whole, not 100. That's something that's kind of hard for us to get used to in 5th grade, but it's one whole. So I have shaded in 3 columns and that represents 3/10. Now the next thing I'm going to do with a different color, hopefully it shows up correctly, I'm going to shade in 2/10, but I'm going to go the opposite direction. So 2/10 would be 2 rows. So I'm just going to start here and I'm going to shade in 2 rows because that represents 2/10. Now remember what we're doing. We're trying to find a piece of a piece. So we want to know what is 3/10 of 2/10. Well, the answer, my friends, is our overlap. This orangish color it created, how many of those little hundredths do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we know each of these little boxes represents 1/100th. So our answer is 6/100ths. The answer is the overlap. So whenever you see a decimal times a decimal, I want you to think overlap. And when we get to do fractions, that will be the same for fractions. Whenever you see a fraction times a fraction, I want you to think overlap. But 6/100ths is your answer because that is the color that is shaded from the overlap. And make sure you did not write 0.6. 0.6 is not correct. 0.6 would be 6/10. We definitely did not shade in 6/10. We don't have 6/10 overlapping. I hope this helps. Talk to you later.